Good morning, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on November the 29th. Infuse my peace. And I kind of took that two different ways. Infused, kind of injected within, and then also kind of like a fuse and a spark plug, that we need these two devices. We have to set ourselves up to receive, put ourselves in that mode. So sit quietly. That is the classroom. Allow the light of my presence. You will sense this peace growing within you. And I've said before, peace in before we can peace out. You know, it's like peace out. I don't know. I've got teenage kids, or had them at one point. It was like peace out when they were leaving. But you guys, in order for us to emanate peace out into the culture, we have to cultivate this peace, this environment of peace within ourselves. Then we can emanate it. We can be that source. It is not something you accomplish through self-discipline and willpower. Those are the things of the culture that we read a few weeks ago, the things about deserving and earning. And he said, no, it's about believing and receiving. It is not about deserving and earning. It is not about discipline and willpower. It is about opening ourselves up to receive. And I just think of kind of sitting quietly like a morning flower, the things that just kind of open up, that follow the sun. And that's what we are called to do. We have to be still, allow these cell receptors to fully open up with gratitude and thanksgiving, trust and faith. That's going to clear off all the muck of our cell receptors so we can fully receive him, opening ourselves up to receive the full blessing. Then acknowledging seasons of neediness. You guys, how many things have you walked through? And when you got to the other side, you're like, how did I even get here? And you look back and it's that poem, Footprints in the Sand. It was he who carried you through those dark times, our Heavenly Father, through our weaknesses. That is when his light, it's like through our cracks and our brokenness is truly where his light shines and emanates. So acknowledging that we have discovered flowers of peace blossoming in the most desolate, arid, dry places and seasons of our life. And those are kind of the notches on the walking stick, the truths and the faiths that we can then rely on. It's great to have these stories in the Bible, but I tell you what, when we begin to have our own stories of him showing up and truly living out the truths of the Bible, then we become the gospel. We actually become the gospel without ever preaching one of the words in this book, or in his book, the Bible. We don't even have to know the chapter and verse, because we become that being, that we get to be that light that we want to see in this world. We get to be that source of peace and stability and discernment. We don't have to have the answers, but kind of creating that calm so he can infuse that light within us. So the first reading for today is John chapter 14, verse 27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. And I'll just say that in order for us to have peace, it's kind of like this earthly exchange. Something is generally done in the seen realm. And he's like, no, I do all of my work in the unseen realm. This is an inside job. My peace I leave with you. That becomes the anchor that we get to drift away from and pull back to very, very quickly. Making sure we're not anchored to things of the culture. Do not let your heart be troubled, and neither let it be afraid. The next reading is Isaiah chapter 58, verse 11. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. I don't know, can you think of some times, seasons that have felt sun-scorched, dry, arid, so parched and filled with fear and uncertainty, and then acknowledging that he is the one that will satisfy all needs, like a well-watered garden, a spring. It bubbles up and flows out onto others. So my prayer for today is that the Lord will be our guide. Sorry, I had my... And then Isaiah chapter 40, verse 11. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those that have young. So we are shepherds, sheep in training to know our shepherd's voice. That is what this journey of self-awareness is all about. In all the chaos and all the clamor and all the noise, glitter and glamour, we're training ourselves to hear our shepherd's voice. So y'all have a super blessed day. Give thanks, give praise, rest in his presence, and allow him to infuse your light within with peace so we can peace in, so we can peace out. Have a blessed one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.